I want to give you some quick and easy tips to getting your medical records. Number one, the best way of getting your records is always going to be electronic. So when you ask for your records from a hospital or a doctor's office, you should always specify, I want digital or electronic medical records. There's a federal law known as the HITECH Act of 2009 that specifies that you, as the patient, have the right to get the records in the format of your choice. So you could get them physical copies or you can get digital copies. You always want digital copies. The maximum fee under federal law for digital copies, regardless of the volume of pages, is $6.50. Paper copies, they can charge, at least in New York State, up to 75 cents per page. If you have 3,000 to 5,000 pages, you could be looking at thousands of dollars just to get the physical copy. So always ask for digital records. Now, let's say that you want to get the records right away and you don't have time to spare. Almost every hospital and doctor's office will have a patient portal. Warning, the patient portals will always have incomplete records. It's not going to have everything, so it's not reliable at all. But if you wanted to go into the patient portal, you can access your records right now. So the quick and easy way is to get into the patient portal, get the records, send them to your attorney. When you ask for the records in electronic format, under federal law, the hospital or doctor's office have 30 days to provide the records to you. They almost always ignore that deadline. Just be careful with that. So what I would recommend that you do, call the doctor's office, the hospital, ask for the medical records custodian. When you speak with that person, say, I need the records for my ongoing medical care. Can you email them to me now? Or can I send someone to retrieve the records today at 2 o'clock? You can either go or send a courier. In other words, if you convey a sense of urgency, that it's something that you need right now, and it's really important, they're more likely to get you the records that day. So the goal in our firm is to get records within 24 hours. But it's going to require some follow-up on your end. If they don't send the records to you, call them. Say, hey, we spoke earlier today. I have a courier coming to your place at 3 o'clock today, and I really need these records for my ongoing medical appointments. Can we get the records today? So show that sense of urgency. What else can you do? Now, in some cases, hospitals or doctors just say, forget you. We're not even going to give you the records. You're going to have to go to our vendor, which is called SciAx or MRO. Who are they? These are companies. They process medical records. It is a total scam. And let me tell you why. You'll call SciAx and say, I'd like my medical records. No problem. We're going to charge you the maximum rate under New York State law, which is 75 cents per page, even though they're giving the records to you in digital format. This makes no sense because the 75 cents per page is the fee for photocopying physical records. When they send it to you in digital format, they can only charge you $6.50. It is a total scam. Why do they do this? Because no one does anything about it. No one reports them, no one complains about it. It's a scam. Now, another thing that you can do, and what we do in some cases, let's say the hospital is completely stonewalling you, and we're not going to give you the records. You're going to have to pay $5,000. If they do that, what you can do is say, well, I don't need the entire records. I just need the operative report, the imaging report. You can narrow down your request. So you're only asking for certain parts of the medical record. Rather than getting 2,000 or 3,000 pages, you're limiting the request to only 10 or 20 pages. And that way the fee is going to be very reasonable, not thousands or hundreds of dollars. Another solution for you, if you have a lawyer, your lawyer, if there's a pending lawsuit, what we do is, if they're being difficult with us getting records, we subpoena the records directly. If the hospital or doctor ignores the subpoena, then you can hold them in what's called contempt of court for violating a subpoena. Very powerful, great way of getting all of the medical records. When you serve a subpoena, there will be a deadline for the hospital to provide the records. And on that date, you're going to get a big box at your attorney's office with all the medical records with a little bow around it, because that is the beauty of a subpoena. you can compel them to do things when they just totally ignore your rights. So those are some of the quick and easy tips. You are not alone in this fight for medical records. Trust me, we have had to bring lawsuits just to get medical records and imaging studies. It's a hassle, not just for you, it's a hassle even for attorneys. What they're banking on is that you don't know your rights. You don't know anything about the HITECH Act of 2009. You don't know that you can demand the records in digital format rather than physical copies. They're assuming you don't know any of this stuff. You have to be proactive about enforcing your rights. If you like this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, share the video, like it. If you comment, I'm going to respond to you, and I'll see you next time.